Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So I don't know where everybody at, but you guys can come back to the video whenever you have a chance to, or if you just need to learn how to do upgrades. So, the new upgrade system, trying to make it as easy as possible. Um, and we heard the complaints about the upgrade scale being a little too high and everything, so we adjusted that. Thanks to Michael Stafford, aka Bruh. He got the upgrade scale, so it's in 5-point increments. So the most important thing when doing upgrades is you have to go to the upgrade section, which is all related underneath Player Center. So this is mostly anything that you're going to need to either make your player better or, keep an update on your player. So go to the upgrades section. We have a Google form on upgrades that needs to be turned in by Saturday at noon, with the exception of this first week because we had some adjustments and stuff to do. So when you go to the upgrade form, this is what's going to pop up. This form right here is going to pop up. As you can tell, the upgrade sheet has the upgrade scale on it. So this is simple math for you guys. I mean, if you can't count by fives, then you need to definitely go back to school and pay attention in school. Alright, so you guys know we had the old upgrade forms. They look like this. It had your player name there with your final attributes and how much you want to spend, blah, blah, blah. But right now, all you got to worry about is this blue section right here. This is your responsibility to upgrade or update this section. You could do it any way you want to. This is just easier because this at least has where you're currently at. So again, this bottom section where it says final attribute is where your player is currently at in the game. This section will be your responsibility to keep updated on there. Alright, I'll get to that in a little bit, Royce. Alright, so upgrade sheet. If you don't know how to do this, please pay close attention. So, these numbers in this column right here, this 25 through 70, 71 through 75, etc., is what is your attribute right now. So if your attribute is between 25 and 70 points, meaning this number right here is between 25 and 70, like mine is right here, I'm going to spend 5 XP to upgrade it to the next level. So if I want to go to a 70 to a 71, I got to spend 5 points. If I want to go from 71 to 72, I got to spend 10 points. If I want to go from 96 to 97, I got to spend 50 points. So it's just as simple as that. Now, here's where it might get a little tricky for people that don't know how to do math. If I want to go from 96 to a 98, that's 2 points, right? So 96 plus 98, or 98 minus 96 is 2. So you're going to have to times that 2 times. So it's 50 times 2. You're going to spend 100 points to get to the 98. Alright. So this is as easy as it can get. You just got to make sure you pay attention to what your bottom number is and where you want to get to. I want it to go from a 91 to about a 93. So let's do the math. According to my upgrade scale, from a 91 to 95, I gotta spend 45 XP. So I'm going back to my sheet. I want to go here to 93. That's a 2-point difference, right? So it's 45 XP times 2. And that's going to give me a total of 90 XP. This is how much I'm going to spend to get to the next level, 91 to 93, 90 XP. So on my upgrade form, I'm going to, of course, put my player name, Hakuna Matata. This section right here is for your traits. Like if you want to have like a bigger hitter, covers the ball always, blah, 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 all of those, you would type your thing in here. Each of those traits are worth 5 points. So that's no different than what the last one was. Alright, now the tricky part that could be, I need you guys to make sure you write this in neatly because it's myself and Apollo that do the upgrades and I don't want any kind of confusion on what's going on. So again, I wanted to go from throw power 91 to 93. So I'm going to put throw power dash 91 dash 93. That's it. That's all you gotta put in this section. I don't need you to put no calculations in here. Basically, this is the section of what you want to do. And make sure you guys separate this. Like if you have a couple of traits that you want to upgrade, like you want to upgrade your speed and your throw power and your accuracy or whatever, just make sure it's lined up neatly for us. Now the calculation breakdown is basically what I did below here. I know that it costs 45 XP to go from a 91 to a 93 in that range because it said so here. So I know I gotta put 45 times 2 because I did 2 points and that's gonna be 90 XP. I don't care how you do the math here as long as it says it. Like there's different ways that you can show that how you got your math. But basically I need to see that you understand how to do your XP build up. And then, of course, you put the total here. That includes the total from any of your traits that you use and the calculation breakdown. So let's say I did my 90 XP because I went from 2 points. And I wanted to add covers the ball all the time. So I'm going to put down here total 95 for my total. Alright. So those are 2 things. And then the next one is the bank. So you need to make sure you know how many points you have to spend. So before you even go to the upgrade sheet, you might want to check out this sheet first and make sure you got enough points. So basically you'll find your name and go to the green section. The green section is how many points you currently have to spend on upgrades. So if you don't got that 90 points like you wanted to upgrade, which I do have enough to do that, 95. If I had added it up and it wanted to be 115, you don't got enough to use it, so I'm not going to upgrade your player. Make sure you have enough points to upgrade your player. Alright. As far as traits go, like Royce asked, if you need to know what your current traits are, please hit me up. And I will let you know what those current traits are. Because I do have a hard time keeping up with putting those on the sheet. So I know you guys don't have that on there. So if you don't know what yours are, just ask me and I'll let you know. or even Apollo, he can access the rosters too, so he'll know. What else? Any other questions you guys got? I thought that was pretty self-explanatory. It's pretty easy. It's a easier upgrade scale. You guys are gonna get the points to upgrade and stuff, and feel like y'all got y'all money's worth. Also, while I have you guys on here, a couple of ways that you can earn those XP points that you can upgrade. We do have the incentives log, which nobody filled in their incentives for week 4, so nobody got any points from that. Here is the incentive payouts for that: offense, defense, kickers, and as a team. So you can look at these. You'll go to your box scores, and you can look at what did you get, like here. If you got like 2 pass deflections, I believe that's worth 5 points. So in your incentive section, you'll put your player's name and then what your incentive was. And then you put like your total. So let's do this. So I'll put example Hakuna Matata. Yeah, I mean, if you didn't earn any incentives, then you can't put it here. It's as simple as that. But yeah, let's not put extra stuff in here. Delete that, Apollo. Hakuna Matata, and let's say he threw 250 yards. And that's worth 5 points. And let's say he threw for 2 touchdowns. And that's 5 points. Total 10 points for incentives. So something like that. Just something nice and neat that I can make sure we can go to it and add it to the bank. Do we have to use the form and the sheet? You definitely have to use the upgrade form. Now, the way that you track your player is up to you. I don't care what you do. Just don't be asking me what your standings and ratings are. Because you guys, after y'all send your forms in, then you guys need to keep track of what your player is at. So currently, right now, your players are in this blue section. This is what's in the sheet. Or this is what's in the game. So right now, this is where you guys need to track from. After you send in your upgrade form, and it's going to be put in. So don't worry about that. After you send in your upgrade form, change your number. That way, so next time you do your upgrades, you'll be like, oh, I remember I upgraded this last time, so now I can keep on adding on to it. And also, I mean, if you want to keep this sheet, make your own new sheet. You know, keep track of what you spent and stuff. I mean, I do have the forms that we can tell you what you did last time, but it's going to be your responsibility. You can put your traits here. I mean, you can type whatever you want to do. What you upgraded. What you did last time. Just to make sure everything, we're all on the same page. So, it's up to you what you want to do. How you want to track it. But I absolutely need the upgrade sheet turned in for your player. Because that's how me and Apollo are going to be looking. Because I get an actual sheet on what y'all going to do. So, any more questions in chat? Let me make sure we went over Also predictions. I'm gonna do the weekly thing. I'm about to put the new schedule out for that. We'll have the each week predictions. You can earn 5 points for each correct answer. You got incentives that you can get points from. Of course, your salary is what you get points from. Yeah, I mean, that's basically it. Also, giveaways during streams. You can earn XP. You can earn XP through your, when you watch, your channel points. We're also adding some of the prediction sportbook stuff in there that you can earn some points from there. You can bet your XP points. Appreciate it, Apollo. I got my water right here. So there's different ways you can earn, and you guys are going to get your points worth with your upgrades. It's not too expensive like it was last time. A lot of changes going on right now. A lot of people going to new teams, and we're trying to balance out the league a little bit and make sure that we have an even playing field. A lot more users on each team. I believe the Falcons are up to 21 people on their team. So that's what we're looking for. We're looking for each 6 of our teams to have a full squad and make it a little bit more competitive and eliminate the CPU players and try to have a lot of user players on each team. So that was the idea behind doing that combination of removing the Patriots and Cowboys and make sure they get on a team that can really utilize them. And so if you guys have any more questions, just let me know. I'll try to answer them if I didn't already answer it in here. And this video will be posted under the upgrade section just so you can refer back to. And alright, good luck for the rest of the season. Be on the lookout for the rest of the schedule. And just keep up with your player and